Petitions continue to shed light on a painful family dynamic full of infighting and serious threats of violence. Ashley Hudson had restraining orders against her mother and sister and vice versa, but it wasn't enough to protect her, as Ashley's own words predicted. "I'm not safe. I fear she is going to kill me." Ashley Hudson was writing about her mother in a May 2023 petition for a restraining order. "If something happens to me, she did it, and I want somebody to believe that I'm fearing for my life and afraid she is going to take me off this earth forever."
It's a Monday night in Milwaukee, June 16th, 2025. Most folks are winding down, maybe scrolling through their phones, getting ready for another week, but somewhere in the city, on a street corner that looked just like any other, something was about to happen that would shake a community to its core. A 29-year-old mother named Ashley Hudson was about to take her last breath. And the worst part? The people who were supposed to love her, protect her, have her back no matter what, they were the ones holding the weapons. See, what makes this case so devastating, so hard to wrap your mind around, is that when Ashley needed her family most, when she was literally begging for her life, they turned their backs on her. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let me tell you who Ashley really was before that night changed everything. Who was Ashley Hudson? Ashley wasn't just another statistic, y'all. She was somebody's everything to her 3 babies, including a newborn who would never get to hear mama's voice. She was the world. Think about that for a second. A baby who will grow up never knowing the woman who carried them for 9 months, who loved them before they even took their first breath. This woman, she had that energy about her, you know? The type of person who would show up to your house with a deck of cards and stay until the sun came up, making sure everybody was good, everybody was laughing. She was the friend who answered the phone at 3 a.m., the one who brought the good vibes wherever she went. Ashley lived in downtown Milwaukee, right in the heart of things near West Fleet Street and North Dr. Martin Luther King Drive. She was connected to her community, connected to her people, but here's the thing that's going to twist your stomach. The people she should have been most connected to, her own blood, that's where all her pain was coming from. Now, I need y'all to understand something about Ashley's family situation, because this didn't just happen overnight. This was years of toxicity, years of dysfunction, years of a young woman trying to survive in an environment that should have been her safe space. Ashley's relationship with her mother and some of her siblings, Chili, it was beyond strained. We're talking about restraining orders, y'all. In 2023, Ashley had to take legal action against her own mother and sister because she feared for her life. Let that sink in. She had to go to court and tell a judge, "I'm not safe. I fear she is going to kill me." The court documents paint a picture that'll make your heart hurt. Ashley described being followed, being threatened with a gun, being assaulted at her own home by family. The very people who were supposed to be her protection were the ones she needed protection from. And get this, minus those restraining orders specifically said her mother and sister couldn't have firearms. But Chili, when family wants to hurt family, a piece of paper ain't gonna stop what's already broken inside. Her father, Antoine McGee, he knew what was up. He saw the pattern, saw how Ashley was always fighting for her place in a family that seemed determined to push her out. The man watched his daughter struggle with people who shared her DNA but couldn't find it in their hearts to love her right. So here's where it gets real modern, real messy. The whole thing started on Facebook, because that's how we do it now, right? Instead of picking up the phone, instead of sitting down and talking like grown folks, we air our business online for the whole world to see. Ashley and her siblings got into it on social media, words flying back and forth through computer screens, anger building up with every comment, every reaction, digital beef that was about to become something way more deadly than anybody could have imagined. By 11 p.m. that night, all that online drama had spilled out onto the Milwaukee streets. The keyboard warriors were about to become something else entirely, and Ashley, she had no idea she was walking into her final moments. Now, this is the part that's going to stay with you, so I need y'all to be prepared. What happened next wasn't just captured by some security camera or told through witness statements. Nah, it was streaming live on Facebook for anybody with an internet connection to see. Somebody across the street from West Fleet and North Dr. Martin Luther King Drive held up their phone and unknowingly became a witness to the unthinkable. They captured a 29-year-old mother's final moments in real time, preserved forever in pixels that would later haunt everyone who saw them. The violence came in waves. First they hit her with a bat, then came the knife. But Ashley, she was a mother, y'all. She had 3 babies waiting at home, and mothers don't give up that easy. Even bloodied, even hurt, she got back up because that's what mothers do. but they weren't finished with her. And then came the words that'll echo in your mind long after this story ends. Ashley's voice, cutting through that Milwaukee night air, captured by that live stream. Don't shoot me. Let that sit with you for a moment. A daughter begging her own family, a mother thinking about her babies, a woman who just wanted to see another sunrise. The plea hung there in the air like a prayer that nobody was listening to, and then the gunshot answered with the kind of finality that changes everything forever. Within hours, 3 people were in custody: a 15-year-old boy, a 16-year-old girl, a 21-year-old woman. All of them family, all of them people Ashley had probably changed diapers for, played with, loved unconditionally at some point in their lives. The family confirmed what everybody already suspected, but nobody wanted to believe. My mess, these were Ashley's siblings. Her own brother, her own sisters. The 15-year-old boy, still just a child himself, was the one who allegedly pulled that trigger. Ashley's uncle Anthony Hudson, he spoke for a family that was too broken to speak for itself. Hudson's family said the 15-year-old boy, 16-year-old girl, and 21-year-old woman that were arrested were her brother and 2 sisters. Her teenage brother allegedly pulled the trigger. Anthony explained that all the siblings suffered from behavioral and mental health issues. They were arguing over problems between Ashley and their mother. But here's what really twists the knife. Ashley's mother, she stayed on the scene and ended up in police custody too. I kind of feel like I lost my whole family that night, Anthony said. I hate that it all happened on Facebook Live. That's what devastated me the most, to see my own nephews and nieces, to see it like that. The video showed people speeding away after the shooting, but what it didn't show was even more heartbreaking. Anthony revealed that his nephew, the shooter, actually came back to the scene. My baby sister called me and said they killed Ashley. My nephew killed Ashley, he explained. He said it was an accident. He didn't mean to do it, and he just aimed it, and that was it. An accident. 15 years old and calling a murder an accident. The weapon, according to family sources, may have belonged to Ashley's mother. Even in death, the betrayal ran deeper than anybody could fathom. Antoine McGee, Ashley's father, he stood among the mourners at the candlelight vigil the next evening. Candles flickered against the June wind, casting shadows on the sidewalk where his daughter's blood had been washed away, but her memory remained. I'm shocked, but not too shocked, he said. Words that carried the exhaustion of a man who had watched this dysfunction build for years, knowing it would eventually explode, but feeling powerless to stop it. This was a father who had seen the writing on the wall, who knew his daughter was in danger from the very people who were supposed to protect her. But what do you do when the call is coming from inside the house? Friends and neighbors gathered to remember Ashley, not as a victim, not as a viral video, but as the person she was. Annalisa Thompson, Ashley's close friend. She was devastated but determined to see justice done. It was so messed up and they just took off and they just didn't care, Thompson said. We need to give her the justice that she deserves, because this was not deserved at all. Thompson organized vigils and balloon releases, spaces where people could come and share memories of Ashley, the real Ashley. The woman who brought laughter, who showed up for people, who stayed until the last card was played and the last tear was dried. Now here's where it gets really raw, and I need to share this because it shows just how deep this family's dysfunction ran. One of Ashley's siblings went live on social media after the murder, and what they said reveals everything you need to know about the environment Ashley was trying to survive.
I clearly stated that we not finna get on Facebook and we not finna do this bum ass shit. We not even finna do it. First off, you hoes don't even know Ashley. Y'all don't even know Ashley. First off, the bitch ain't been right in her head since we was little. She's schizophrenic, bipolar, all type of shit. Like, come on now. Like, y'all don't even know her. And I'm not mad about the video of the girl posting it. I'm actually happy she posted the video because I literally just got in the house and I called it. I said, it's one of my sisters. It's Ashley or Celia. So I commented on the girl live and I asked her her name. She didn't reply fast enough for me, so I just pulled up. Bro, me and Ashley fought plenty of times, bro. Plenty of fucking times. Nobody said, oh, go shoot her, go stab her, cause she got the upper hand. Go do this, go do that. My mama would have never handed me a gun to go shoot her kid, bro. She would have never handed me no fucking gun to go do something to her kid. Like, is y'all cool? Is y'all fucking cool? And like I said, you hoes don't know my sister, bro. Because if you knew Ashley, bro, she been fighting her mama and her siblings all her motherfucking life. This not the first time. This not the second time. This not the fourth time. No fifth time. No nothing, bro. She literally been fighting them motherfuckers since she was down there 10, 11 years old. All the time. They always jumped on her. Like what? You hoes don't know nothing. Like, y'all don't know nothing. Y'all on faith, y'all weird. Y'all weird as fuck. On my life, y'all weird.
Y'all hear that? They always jumped on her. A pattern of violence, of ganging up on Ashley, of treating her like she was the problem when she was really just trying to survive in a toxic environment. What makes this case even more heartbreaking is how Ashley's murder became content. A Facebook Live video that people shared, commented on, turned into entertainment. Her final moments became viral content, while her children were left to process a world without their mother. The person who recorded it said, "Who's the who? Dude, right there, that just fell, he got popped, and I went live. This is part I went live on. He's not getting his own, he still ain't having it." Social media moved on to other stories, other tragedies. The Facebook Live video eventually disappeared behind privacy settings, but Ashley's children remained, growing up in a world where their mother's murder was once trending content, where family meant both victim and perpetrator. This isn't just a story about social media gone wrong or urban violence statistics, y'all. This is about Ashley Hudson, the woman who deserved to wake up on June 17th and make breakfast for her children, who deserved to grow old and see them graduate and have children of their own. Instead, she became another hashtag, another reason for people to shake their heads and wonder how we got here. But before she was a victim, before she was a viral video, before she was a case number in Milwaukee's homicide files, Ashley Hudson was a person. She was someone's daughter, someone's mother, someone's friend. She was real and she mattered. And on a Monday night that started like any other, her family took all of that away from her and from the children, who will spend the rest of their lives trying to understand why. 3 children are watching, waiting, wondering if the world will remember their mother as more than just another tragic video that went viral on a Monday night in Milwaukee. They're growing up with questions that no child should have to ask. Why did daddy's family hurt mommy? Why didn't they love her like they were supposed to? These babies will have to navigate a world where their mother's killers share their blood, where family reunions will forever be complicated by the knowledge of what some relatives are capable of. They'll have to decide whether to forgive, whether to maintain relationships, whether to trust people who look like the ones who took their mother away. That intersection where Ashley took her last breath? It's just another street corner now. Cars pass through, life moves forward. But somewhere in this city, 3 children are learning to live without their mother, trying to understand how the people who shared their blood could spill hers so carelessly. The spot where candles once flickered and friends once gathered to remember Ashley, it's back to being just another piece of Milwaukee pavement. But the impact of what happened there, the questions it raises about family, loyalty, mental health, and violence, those ripples are still spreading. Ashley's story forces us to confront some uncomfortable truths about family dysfunction, about mental health in our communities, about cycles of violence that get passed down like heirlooms nobody wants to inherit. Her Uncle Anthony was right when he said the siblings suffered from behavioral and mental health issues. But here's the question we all need to ask. Where was the help? Where was the intervention? Where were the adults who should have stepped in before children became killers and sisters became victims? This case shows us what happens when mental health issues go untreated, when family dysfunction gets normalized, when violence becomes the go-to solution for conflict resolution. Ashley paid the ultimate price for a system that failed everyone involved. As of now, the case is still working its way through the Milwaukee County justice system. 3 young people, really still children themselves, are facing charges that will define the rest of their lives. But no matter what happens in those courtrooms, no matter what sentences get handed down, nothing will bring Ashley back to her babies. The real justice Ashley deserves is for her story to mean something, for her death to serve as a wake-up call about family violence, about the importance of mental health resources, about creating safe spaces for people who are being hurt by the very people who are supposed to love them. At the end of the day, Ashley Hudson was 29 years old, with her whole life ahead of her. She had dreams, plans, hopes for her children's futures. She was working to build something better for herself and her babies, despite the toxicity surrounding her. Her legacy shouldn't be a viral video or a cautionary tale. It should be the love she showed her children, the loyalty she gave her friends, the strength she demonstrated every day she chose to keep fighting in an environment designed to break her. Ashley Hudson deserves better. Her children deserve better. And maybe, just maybe, if we tell her story right, if we honor her memory properly, we can help prevent the next Ashley from becoming a hashtag instead of growing old with her grandchildren. Y'all, that's Ashley's story, and it's one that should stay with us. It should make us check on our people, should make us think twice about how we handle family conflict, should remind us that behind every headline is a real person with real people who love them. Hit that like button to honor Ashley's memory, subscribe to make sure you catch our next story, and share this video because Ashley Hudson deserves to be remembered. Drop a comment below and let me know, how do we do better? How do we protect our people from the very families that are supposed to shelter them? How do we make sure the next Ashley gets help instead of becoming a victim?